I think a photo of you swinging would be delightful. We could use it on all of our marketing pages.
I love a good swing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You open. So let's start with something new. Like,
here we are, and it's a new and different location for our episode today.
why, yes, it is.
It is.
We are not in our traditional office space.
No.
We have taken to the streets of Fostoria.
That's right. And we're in the beautiful Parkette at the corner of Main and North Street, right downtown Fostoria.
We are, and this is another fun-filled episode of Shut Up and Listen
With Sarah
and Renee.
We did that thing again.
And we did not include the small town story.
We didn't, because I screwed it up. So should we try that again?
I was not going to throw you under that bus, Sarah.
I'll throw myself under the bus.
I was not going to do that.
Sarah needs to get it together today.
So, Shut Up and Listen
Small Town Stories
with Sarah
and Renee.
That was so much better.
See, we'll get there. We're here.
We are opening a coffee and tea cafe. So
So excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited too. So it is, what we're going to have is that when we're open fully, we'll have coffee-based drinks, tea-based drinks, smoothies, and then also we'll have some pastries, some of which eventually we'll be crafting in-house and baking every day. Then others we will be getting from the bakery in Wood County.
Okay.
And then also we're going to be getting hand-dipped ice cream, and that will be coming from Hancock County. And then all of our roasting, our bean roasting, will be out of Seneca County. So we're kind of trying to encompass the Tri-County area.
Everything about this.
Yes.
I love everything about it.
Super exciting. And so, well, tell us the name and where you're located.
It's Java's Enchanted Bean. We're at 204 South Main Street. So we're right across the municipal lawn, and the gazebo is right across the street from our location. And actually, kind of exciting news that we haven't let out yet. So we hired our team last week. We've been training this week for it, and we're not all superstars yet.
It's a lot to learn.
It is a lot
with a
to
fully
learn.
new staff. That's a lot.
Yes.
And
So-
you're going to be doing so many things. I mean, there are
Right.
a lot of components for everyone to learn.
Right. So hopefully everyone will be patient, but we're going to open our doors on Monday, this coming Monday. And it's going to be really not a lot of, not all the drinks will be available, and we won't have any food. So I don't want to overwhelm our team, and also don't want to underwhelm guests that come in and expect everything. But we're going to take it a little bit of time. And then the week after that, I plan on adding a little bit more. And then just as I know that we have the capacity, then we'll keep adding pieces to it.
That is so incredibly smart. That's
It
such a
is.
thoughtful way to do it, because it's fair when everything is new machines, new people,
Yes.
new business. And I know you've worked so hard on this, and it's definitely been a labor of love because you wanted everything to be right.
Right.
So that's such a great way to start.
Thank you. It was originally, we wanted to start full blown, but it's just not, that's just not realistic. So,
So you're going to start on the 27th and then just slowly build up from there.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's wonderful. And so we will help get that word out.
Thank you.
Yes, we will
And-
share that on our social media pages and
Okay.
kind of help spread that word so people know like what the drink of the week is and what you're
Right,
serving and
right.
all of that good
Okay.
stuff. Because I know that Renee and I are very excited.
Yes,
we've
we are.
seen it, and it's beautiful
Oh, thank
inside.
you.
Absolutely
Thank you.
beautiful.
Tasted a few
Tasted
things
some
because of your
things.
generosity. It's delicious.
Super
Um,
excited.
So, no, we are very excited. We know that we have talked to a number of people in the community that are
Right.
so excited about this.
Right.
And I think once you kind of get started, everybody gets comfortable with what they're going to be doing and the machinery. I think this is going to go like gangbusters. And we personally are very excited for you. We have seen you from beginning to
Yeah.
opening, and all the work and time and energy and money you guys have put into this. And as Sarah said, the space is gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gorgeous. So,
Well-
yeah, put that on your radars to
Okay.
make sure all of our listeners pop in. And, I love and have to commend you for your efforts in sourcing locally. That's not always super easy.
Right.
But, you know, a coffee shop in Fostoria, a locally owned coffee shop, is something that the community has been saying they've wanted for years.
Right.
So I always tell people, if you want it locally, when it comes, you have to support it. So get out there and support Java's Enchanted Bean. And I know that once you walk in the doors, you will not be disappointed.
Thank you. Thank
You are
you.
very
And
welcome.
I have to say one more thing. The support that we have received from everyone, just in the excitement, we're hearing it. I can't walk out of the house without hearing it from someone, which is great, incredible. And the other thing is that we thought that it might be challenging to find a team, and we have really solid quality people that came to us, and I'm just so excited about that too, because.
Well, and I think that speaks to the work and effort you guys have put into it, because you have been very clear about what your vision is for this space. And I think when you started looking for staff, that message had already gotten out there. And I think that's why the individuals that you've hired were drawn to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would echo that.
Thank
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we're super excited, and I would say probably it's safe to say at some point we'll circle back with you.
Okay.
All right,
and check in
definitely.
with you on our podcast and kind of get a progress update once
Okay.
you're up and running. But yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping
having
by
me.
today.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Torches, like the Bachelorette or something.
If only I had a rose to give you.
We would
Would
give
I-
you
I
a
would
rose.
accept it
We
from
would
you.
give you a
Oh my
rose.
God, that
Have a
is
seat.
the
Join
nicest
us.
thing I've heard today.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're great on this beautiful morning.
How are
Yes.
you?
I'm freaking fabulous as always.
Good.
Well, that is wonderful news.
I love the enthusiasm.
Woo!
Would you expect less?
No.
Okay.
No, we
We would
wouldn't.
not.
Mm-mm.
So I have to ask, how's business?
Dude, it's awesome.
Because you're now in your permanent location, which is where?
101 South Main Street at the corner of Center and Main.
Wonderful.
Nice.
And business is going well.
It is. It's awesome. It's kind of like a holding period before the huge storm of the holiday. Even though it is 6 months away, I'm still very much, thinking about the prep for it.
Yeah.
So it's fun right now because of the weather and things going on with the kids and sports and schedules and everything, that this is actually my calm downtime.
Yeah.
So it's been nice to be flexible with my schedule and my store and have room to breathe and be present at home.
And you can.
Yes.
You have summer plans.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do it up big in the summer. So
As you should. You gotta live it up. You gotta live it up.
Yes.
Especially if it's slower and your kids are home and
Yep.
they're not gonna be kids forever. So
no, and they're busy cheer and football and 4-H and fair. Yeah, we've got animals to take care of. So yeah, it's a lot. So I've been very fortunate to be able to flex my schedule, and it's awesome.
So you've been in your permanent location since March.
Yes.
And has anything surprised you as you moved into that location and kind of settled in and it's become a little more permanent there?
I guess just the support of things that are off of social media. So I'm huge on Facebook, TikTok, a little bit on Instagram, whatever, and I feel like I can speak to those customers very easily.
Mhm.
But it's surprising how many people come in either, just by walking off the streets or just, oh, so-and-so told me at church or so-and-so told me at the senior center or whatever. It's just, and people are talking, and it's a good kind of talk about me. So I'm excited
That is
about
wonderful. I hear only wonderful things
and
about
it's
you,
good
Jena.
kind of talking. Of course it is. But no,
That's a nice change.
that's always nice to hear, the community support. We talked to Dionna with the coffee shop a little bit ago, and she said the same thing, that people have been so supportive, and she, hasn't officially opened her
Yep.
doors yet. And I think, and that word of mouth is so critical.
It is. It's invaluable, really. You
Yeah.
can't put a price tag on it.
Yeah.
So what are some of your best sellers?
Oh, good question. Right now, I'm working on a lot of corporate items, so promotional things. Cups have been huge. I think you guys were in, and my tables were full of cups.
Yes.
I've got the last 180 cup order, I think, to deliver this week, but that's been big right now. But other than that, it's still the wood rounds. Everybody
Okay.
loves that personalized either for their own home and, you know, decorate for summer, things like that. But anniversary gifts and wedding gifts are big right now. And the new last name cutting boards and the new last name signs for their doors or things like that. That's been probably the biggest, most popular item.
Yeah. And you do monthly workshops,
Yep.
but you have a couple different things happening. I saw you're bringing back the charcuterie one.
Yes.
July
and it's-
13th.
That's
That was exciting.
exciting.
Yeah.
But I was sad I'm on vacation that week.
Oh, good Lord. I cannot even hit.
I'm sorry. I have a very busy life as well.
But
yeah.
you mentioned vacation, and you mentioned, you know, the corporate work that you do. And I think it's important that people know how diversified you are.
Yeah.
You can do a personalized gift. If you are a business owner, you have a different set of skills that you can offer them and items you can offer them. And then personally, I went on vacation and I had Jena design 2 shirts for me for vacation. And can I tell you how popular they were? Why,
Really?
yes, they were. And I mean, I'm in Florida at Disney, and I'm like telling people the one, Vanellope Von Schweetz, Wreck-It Ralph, thank you. Do you know how many people are like, oh my God, I've never seen that shirt. It was customized for
customized.
Yeah,
me.
you've
Yes.
never seen it because
Yes.
my girl made it.
That's right.
And there's a great
Fostoria,
photo
Ohio,
of her with Vanellope.
with
wearing
the lounge
shirt,
flag
by
and
the way.
everything.
Yeah.
Sorry, you should use it for promotions, but that's neither here nor there.
I would love to promote all those characters that I
Just the
absolutely-
one.
You're such a Disney lover. I
Just
know.
the one, man.
Sarcasm.
Just the one. But no.
I
So
like that.
there's nothing that you can't do.
And you do
That's my
embroidery.
message.
That's new too.
There's nothing that Jena Stearns at Beyond Laser Creations can't do.
Say it
It
again
is
for the haters
true.
in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
True story. True story.
No, it's always fun. I have something down there right now that somebody's getting ready to pick up they came in and it was like, can you put this on this big plank? I'm like, what do you want? I said, I want balls to the wall. I'm like, yes,
I certainly
absolutely can. But I want to know why, and I
Yep.
want to know the story
Yeah.
because this sounds like kind of my kind of people.
Yep.
And he told me this little story. It was hilarious. It was awesome. I'm like, go get it. So yeah, I mean, there's really nothing.
Yeah.
It's
That
true.
you can't do.
Now, I want to give a shout out to your mother.
Oh, yes.
I hear she's retired now.
Yes,
And so, you know, I love your mother. She's
Love Pam.
she's a lot.
She's
So much.
fabulous. I hope she listens to this.
She will. She does.
So is she doing a lot of work for you now that she's retired?
Yes.
Is
What?
she well compensated for her time?
Yes. Good
Just
Lord.
asking. I'm looking
Ouch.
out.
Are we
looking
turning
out
into
for
this to
Pam.
the fair labor
Shots
laws?
Looking
fired
out for
here.
Pam.
Woo!
Yes, but I like it because we kind of have gotten into a routine where, you know, like she's only going to come in these certain days because I feel that with her retirement, and I know both of our personalities, we would just give it 100%.
Yes.
And she doesn't need that. She needs her retirement. And she has been enjoying her time off. She right now, her sister's in town from New Mexico, so they're off. I think I put May today.
Wonderful.
I know, I'm kind of
That
jealous.
sounds so
Yeah.
terrible.
But then they're both coming in tomorrow to catch up. I have a workshop this weekend that we need stuff done for, so she's coming in to get all that done. It's very good for her to have the best of both worlds. Yeah.
I think that's
it's awesome.
wonderful.
Yeah, it's been nice. But, you know, when she's there, it's always fun. We have customers that now have come in, oh, your mom's not here. Like, no, but I am.
But
That's
I'm
cool.
here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
we've
here.
popped in a few times, and
Yeah.
she's come out of the back, and oh, I didn't know you were here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot of filter down there.
I love that about that place. I love it.
But a lot of times she might not know, or I might not know that there's somebody in the store, and I'm like shouting different things.
That happens in our office too.
It does, because we, you know, I don't want to get up to talk to Renee, so we shout through the wall.
Through the wall.
Sorry, everyone else that works with us, but yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. People have
Not to
suggested
have a filter.
we cut a window in between.
We've
but
thought about it.
We'll see.
Or sometimes, you know, you hang up the phone and you make a comment and you don't realize there are
Everybody
people at
can
the
hear
front
you.
desk. And,
Yeah.
you know, I've been
Oh,
caught on that a couple
me too.
times.
Yeah, that
Me
happens
too.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Oh well.
we're real people. We
It's-
keep it real.
We're pretty authentic.
So I really love this. Can we do this outside thing all the time?
I love
It
this.
would be fantastic.
I love
This
this.
is great.
I think we should do an afternoon version, have a cocktail, something with an umbrella perhaps.
How do you know that this isn't?
I
well,
don't.
you picked up your cup.
And
I was like,
I
what is in your cup?
This is
How
a no
does Jena
judgment
start her
zone,
day?
so you do you, boo.
Sadly, it's not. It's collagen, vitamin water. You
Oh,
know.
that's so scandalous.
I know.
scandalous.
I know. Telling all my dirty secrets.
Yes. Yes.
That's what we're here for.
That'll be the later one.
I'm
When
gonna-
she does have a cocktail in that cup, we'll get out some good stuff.
This is Shut Up and Listen Unplugged.
Oh yes.
Ooh,
I feel like something was just born.
I think it
Perhaps.
was. Maybe we'll set up at like one of the night markets with the Dora and just have people come and chat with us.
I so love that idea.
I think we should.
Up sold.
If we've sold
Mark
Jena,
your
it's done.
calendar. Swing back by. We'll
Yeah.
see what we can do.
No, I'm just maybe close to approaching an age milestone, so I thought I would do collagen.
Oh,
and
you're
energy.
almost
age
30.
miles.
Oh, I love you.
I'm
Yeah.
trying really hard today.
Almost
almost
30.
30. Yes.
You're going to be just fine. I promise you.
Oh.
Promise you.
30, 30 hit me hard. I don't know what's the next one.
Embrace
Like
it.
25 about killed me.
It
I
did.
can see that.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
that it's been nothing. But I have a couple more years before I hit a milestone.
It's really okay. It's a number on paper.
Let's
It
just say
doesn't
how much
really
younger
change
you are than
anything.
me.
not that much younger, but it's still younger. Okay, so let's take the win
She's
for
not
Renee.
40 yet, so she's okay.
I have a couple years.
She's
before
all right.
40.
I mean, I feel like I hit 40, and you just don't. It's not worth like wasting a bunch of mental energy on it because
Oh, dude, I hit that.
it is what it is.
I hit that mentality at like 32-ish, 33-ish.
Yeah. I mean, you're only old if you act old. It's fine. I mean, it's
Yeah,
weird
but
when
the
you
problem
like,
is I act young and feel old.
That's why I'm drinking collagen. No,
Oh,
no, you're fine.
It's
You're
all
fine.
good. It's all
I say that as I'm like, I'm 44, and then you're like, well, I'm like 45, and then the next thing's gonna be 50. But I'm not thinking about it.
It's all right.
I mean, I don't know. Look at it this way. At least you get to turn 40, and you're still here and you're still kicking.
2 feet on the ground.
That's
and
right.
Air
That's
in
right.
our lungs.
That's right.
What more could you ask for?
Yeah.
I feel like it needs to go in a cup.
Well, I think it should.
I know someone. I think I know someone that could do that.
Yeah,
for
I've heard of
us.
this business.
Yeah. Beyond. Oh, geez.
It's up
Oh,
with
wait.
lasers.
Beyond
All right,
Laser Creations. Jena has it on her cup. Imagine that.
Going beyond your average crafting to make one-of-a-kind laser creations.
Dang, I
Oh,
could have said it better
wow.
myself.
Well, I do
Hey,
have
you
a
guys
gift.
know I do have a promotional little video coming out, right?
No,
I may have gotten a little heads up on this one.
Yeah.
I don't talk to her as much as you do.
Oh, no, it's okay.
So tell me
We'll
about it,
forgive
Jena.
you.
It's so cool. J. Yoakum Communications.
Love
Yes.
Jason Yoakum.
Was this part of your
Yes.
business competition
Yes.
package that you won?
So I've been
Little
waiting.
plug there.
I've been waiting to use this part of the launch competition prize package, and I'm like, I really need to get a promotional video. So, and also, I wanted to be in my storefront. I wanted to showcase that. I wanted to kind of get. Part of the video is, every little bit of everything that we do there. So, oh my gosh, they knocked it out of the park.
They
It's
do
awesome.
such great work.
Yeah, so we
That's
just had
wonderful.
to change a little bit of the voiceovers because it was weird me talking about me, which I love
Been
to
there,
do.
done that.
But it just didn't fit right. So I'm like, well, we got to do something different. And Sarah, we love your voice, but it was weird
no.
that I didn't want it to be from the chamber because I wanted it completely separate.
So did you
Yeah.
ask your mom to do it?
Oh God, no!
Oh, bummer. I'm sorry. I had to give her another shout out. If I can work Pam in, I will.
I don't know how that would have went, but no, we got on like a freelance voiceover.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
And you guys, I searched so many. Listened to it, I'm like, nope. Oh, she might be okay, but then it was like, nope. I need more fun, more bubbly. Yeah. So I think I found her, and it's looking really good. I'm so excited. It should be out soon.
Wonderful.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely share it.
and
we will.
well, no, since it was part of your prize package from the Launch Fostoria business competition, just, a little promo. The live competition this year will be August
5th, Friday night, August 5th.
Yes.
Same location as last year.
downtown Fostoria.
Market Square Park, which is that green space on the corner of Tiffin and Main. That's what it's actually called now. So.
Can I have like a crown to pass on? Because, but
Why,
I've not-
yes, you can, Jena.
I've not even gotten to wear it though. Like, I need like a Burger King crown at least.
Oh,
do they
wait.
still make them?
I think I have a tiara.
I do have a tiara.
Please let me bring.
Can you make your own sash?
I will
Buy it.
bring
Can you
you
make your own sash?
a tiara.
Yes,
you can
I
wear it to
will.
the live event. We can get some pictures of you, and then you can pass.
And like
Yeah.
a little scepter thing. And
Yes.
Like da, 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 da.
But you guys, like, nobody will
You
think
can
that's
totally-
funny except for us.
I don't care. I mean, people do listen to this podcast, so at some point somebody must find us like entertaining or not
Or
so
they
annoying
feel
that they still tune in.
really sorry for Mayor of Fostoria.
And how do you feel about the mayor?
You know I love me some Mayor. It is the one, the only Eric Keckler.
the honorable.
Oh, thank you for the
Hello,
warm welcome.
sir.
I almost did it without laughing.
I feel all warm and fuzzy. Thanks for the,
Well, you know,
thanks
that
for
was
the
the
lovely
goal.
introduction.
As we start this Thursday, we want you to feel all warm and fuzzy.
Yes,
What
we
a
want you to
delightful
feel
morning.
so
Huh?
Isn't
special.
this gorgeous?
Great.
I mean, we could not have like just we randomly picked this date and the weather's perfect.
I like this a lot. It started out perfect this morning. This time, comfortable. Come on. Nice work.
Thank you.
Nice work, ladies.
Thank you. We ordered this one up special
I
for you.
figured that was how that worked out.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's all about you.
Yes.
That's
yeah,
not true.
Yeah, sure.
It's
all
all
about
about
It's
Renee.
usually about you, yeah. But maybe today, for at least maybe 5 or 10 minutes, it could help out.
That's going to be a
it's gonna
struggle.
Be a spirit back to you,
So
that's for sure.
let's not promise anything. Let's
I'm
not
gonna sit
promise
here and be like, sure,
Uh-huh.
sure.
uh-huh.
We'll live in that little pretend state for a moment or two. But yeah.
So, what's new? What's happening?
Hey, we're getting ready for Guitar Fest.
Yeah.
Yes, that is
Super
this
excited about
weekend.
that, and just drove by to see the tent stuff.
Mhm.
There are so many things happening
So many things.
this
We'll be
summer.
having some conversations probably next week to lay the groundwork for the Return of Latino Fest.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's in
always
August.
such
And
a
then
well
in
attended
a few
event.
years, and I know
Yeah.
people have missed that event, and I'm looking forward to it. I always enjoy myself.
Yeah,
there.
that's always in August.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was in August, and so lots and lots of
We've got Lunch on the
Festivals and
Lawn
Lunch on the
going
Lawn.
on, the summer concert
Concerts.
series.
so.
And there is some kind of festival taking place every month between I think now and October, because we've got Guitar Fest this coming weekend. There's Heritage Days, which is also the St. Louis Mini Fest, July 30th, and then August will be Latino Fest, and then October is
The
September.
Oktoberfest.
Sorry, September is the Rail
Rail
Festival,
Festival.
and October is Oktoberfest.
Yeah, so a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, and there's
Yes.
a lot of different
Fall.
things in between. Summer
Yes.
concerts
Yes.
downtown, summer concerts at Wainwright. So yeah, it's
Yep, and
exciting.
then, like you mentioned already, those Lunch on the Lawn events
Mm-hmm.
and the Sunday night concert series that goes on all summer into the fall. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff going on.
Absolutely.
And then kind of nuts and bolts of things. We're about to sign the contract to finish up this paving through the downtown area.
That's gonna look great.
Summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of, and just so many projects that we're involved in right now. The sewer plant, the water plant, just a lot of improvements going on.
All the glamorous stuff.
Yeah, the things that don't necessarily aren't razzle dazzle.
Right, but they're super important.
Yeah, because saw the state was in last week. They're doing some boring out there on core boring out there on South Street for that 2023 project to repave that underpass, mid-block underpass area down to JB Twisters area. So that's another exciting project coming for us. Just a lot of fun projects that will really make a big impact.
I think that's fantastic.
I do too. I'm excited about all these things.
No, it is great. It really is.
Not sure what's going on over there, but
I
that's
don't know, but
okay.
it sounds like somebody's doing some kind of improvement or work. It sounds like a dump truck dumping or something. Yes. These are the sounds of activity. in
Small
downtown.
town USA, people. This is what happens on any given day.
And what people can't see is what cracks me up is people drive by, people are waving like crazy.
Yeah, I saw
Yes,
somebody,
we're all
saw
just like,
somebody pull up
hey,
and wave
hey.
at it.
Mike from the brewery drove past. Like,
I know.
hey.
And then I just looked up, and there was a pickup truck that had a decal of Donald Trump in the back window. And for a brief second, I thought Donald Trump is in the back of that vehicle. I mean,
Well,
obviously,
that would-
I realized it wasn't
That
true, but
would-
it did
yeah.
give me a brief jolt.
I mean, for this podcast, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
The national
You-
political
you-
attention that we are getting.
There's
Yes.
such buzz around
Yes.
this podcast. I wouldn't be surprised if the Donald himself doesn't come to visit one of you guys.
Yes.
Oh.
That would definitely be an interesting morning.
Yes.
Yes.
But we try not to be political on here, so let's change
Exactly,
the
but I just thought it was humorous.
Yes.
subject. It was, and I wanted to
You
brought it
started
up.
it. That's right.
Yes, it's true.
So there's the answer to that.
Yes. It was a garbage truck. Mystery solved.
We're
Garbage
thinking
truck.
green, thinking clean over here.
It's hard to fill random time, you know.
I-
What else you got for us? What
I
else?
like this setting right here.
I know.
I think that
This is really
This-
nice.
I
should
think
be
maybe
revisited. Yeah.
this may be something we could do over the summer months.
Yeah.
Because
I
I
do.
agree.
And what a nice backdrop.
Oh, I
I
know.
know.
And we're in the shade right now, and it's lovely. Well,
Yeah.
I think we did, in conversation with Jena, we talked about setting up at one of the night markets, which I think would be
It would be fun.
super fun.
Mhm.
Because, that's how you really can get, just normal, everyday. Not that you're not normal. I just
Right.
called
He
you
is
abnormal
not
on
normal.
accident.
He is not
Um,
normal.
People.
I will
to
say it
come
for
join
him.
us and chat with us.
I take that as a compliment.
He's a
Oh,
little,
thank
he marches to the beat of his own drummer.
It's true.
Embrace your own weird.
It's
It's
true.
fine.
It's true.
It's all good.
Don't we all?
Yes.
I mean, seriously.
normal's boring.
That's
So it's all
right.
good. Normal's boring.
That's right.
Well, I just had come from our office, which was about as loud as what was going on with that garbage truck a few minutes
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, you've got some work
We've got
going
those
on.
windows going in. The original windows have been in there since 1959.
Ooh.
It's a little frosty in there in the winter time and hard to keep it cool in the summer. And this project's going to have such an impact on just the look of the building
Oh,
for
absolutely.
people coming to visit us, people, business people coming to visit the people's house,
Mhm.
and we're taking care of it. We put a new roof on it last year, or 2 years ago, and so this is kind of one of those things, making sure that our facilities are going to last for years and years and years. That takes some investment. I know not everybody understands that, but it takes an investment to have something that was
Well,
built in
and you're
59.
making the building much more energy efficient.
It should,
Yeah.
it should
So,
be cost savings.
Long term, yes, cost
Yes.
savings.
And I have to say, I have run into a couple of different people that work in different departments, and they're super excited about the windows because there's been comments made about on windy days, and especially in the winter, like it literally blows through the offices because the windows just were not.
Yeah, when
They were in definite need of replacement.
when you have frost on the inside of the windows,
It's not a good time.
they're not especially efficient. But so
Yeah.
we're.
Was that your first clue?
No, it was just in there
Just asking
coming
for a
in.
friend.
coming in and seeing people with a coat on when it's really cold.
Got it.
But,
It's a great work environment.
yeah, not really, really inducive to have
Yeah.
productive days.
Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Well, I have to tell you, it's always a pleasure to
Yeah.
see you. And, I would have been disappointed if you hadn't popped down because, well, Sarah and I see you practically daily.
yeah.
Yes, it has. I wouldn't mind if you guys moved your offices down here during the summer. Then I just pop in to visit you all the time.
All the time. We'll have
Just
to
drive-
we'll have to
Just
figure that
driving
out.
by, checking the Parkette out, and
Yeah.
I'll
I could
pop
bring
in
that
and
up.
see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We could check out a hotspot from the library, and then we could legit work
I like
down
it.
here.
I like it.
There are ways.
Well, thanks
ways
for
to do this.
having me stop by this morning. I've been taking some time to talk about some of our fun projects
Absolutely.
and festivals.
We like to spend time with our weird little man.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Said
much.
with
Weird little
nothing
mare.
but
Thank
respect.
you so
but,
much.
I mean, it kind of ties everything
It does
together.
wrap.
for
It
sure.
really
The way we
ties this
discuss.
whole
I think
little
it does.
chat in a
I
nice
think it
little
really does.
neat
It
weird
is.
bow.
Lovely little
Yes.
bow.
A little weird bow.
All
Yes.
right.
Welcome to the Parkette.
That is just an amazing setup you have here.
Thanks. We kind of like it.
I'm thinking you're going to do this more often.
It would if we can consistently
this
find
nice?
a nice man that was working next door to help us move the furniture.
Yes.
Well, there's that.
No,
you
he
know.
was fabulous. It was
He
great.
really was.
It was great.
Never seen him before in our life.
No.
Working on the building over there. Helped just move the furniture over.
Yeah.
Well, who
I
doesn't want to
thanked
be part
him.
of this?
I was like, "Thank you so much again." He was like, "No, thank you." No, thank you. You
no,
don't
no, no, really.
Okay.
So, joining us now on the couch is Michele Cochran, who is our Community Development and Tourism Director. And also the director of the Greater Fostoria Community Foundation. I mean, the hats you wear.
I know.
They blow my mind.
I just need, another one. I just don't know. Does it match my outfit? Which one am I wearing right now?
We can give you another one. Let me think on that.
We'll work on that.
Be careful what
I mean,
you say out
do
loud.
run the market, but that's in your community development hat. But that's a huge piece of what you do, especially this time of year.
It is.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on. People think there's nothing happening. They need to look at our community calendar. They need to follow us around. And, I mean, you'll see there's just an incredible amount.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's all such good stuff. And we're sitting here in this beautiful Parkette, and I know that you were extremely helpful in facilitating this beautiful mural that sits behind us.
Yes, this was a near and dear project to my heart. This has been here for about a year now, incredibly. We had about 45 different community members help. Mural artist Vicki Murphy from Columbus. They broke these mosaic tiles, and it's a lovely photo spot as you're sitting right in front of it. Podcast viewers can't see, but we invite them to come check it out.
It's so sweet that you mentioned that.
I was just
were
gonna
setting
ask you
up
the story,
and there was a father here with 3 of his kids, and we were talking to him, and they said their favorite part of the Parkette is the swing.
The swing.
Which made me laugh because they're like, "Yeah, we come here and swing," and we're like, "Wait, what?" Oh,
the
it was
photo
me.
op.
Yeah, and they
Yes.
love the sculptures, and we're talking
Yes.
about looking at them. And
Yes.
Speaking of the sculptures, there are now 3 permanent sculptures in this Parkette. I mean, it's so beautiful. And, I don't know if you really follow art a lot, but, if you look at a painting and you have the eyes feel like they're following you, you got to walk around this new sculpture over here, because as you walk, it's like it's rotating with you. The zig and the zag do different things. It's kind of an amazing,
And
unexpected
these are
feature.
I-beams
Yes.
from the St. Gwendolyn High School on County Line
Right.
that we salvaged, and in partnership with the Midwest Sculpture Initiative, specifically their director,
Yes.
yeah,
he worked with us to design these out of those I-beams.
Yes, Kenneth Thompson did this. He had a vision. He's like, "Oh, get those I-beams to me. I can do something for you, no problem." And I didn't know what to expect. You think, okay, it's I-beams, it's steel. What are we going to do with it? And he knew what other pieces we already had here at the Parkette, and this is what he came up with. Again, it's just
awesome.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Also want to give a shout out on that particular project to Great Lakes Community Action Partnership, along with Rural List. They were able to get us a creative placemaking grant that made that possible. So it's just not only a really nice piece, it's such an interesting piece of history as well. So,
Yeah, it's really neat. And Midwest Sculpture Initiative has just been such a great entity to work with, and you spearhead all the fundraising for that every year so that we can continue to bring it back. And I love the program because we get new pieces every year.
yes.
But then once a piece is purchased while it's here, can you speak a little bit to that and how that benefits our community?
Right. So we have just started our 5th year as a host community, and in the process, all of the pieces that come in temporarily are on sale to the public, to anyone who would want to purchase them. We've been instrumental in selling 8 pieces, 6 of which,
Unbelievable.
yeah, 6 of which are staying in the community. And in addition to that, not only are we getting another piece of public art that stays, we also get a commission at the Visitors Bureau that we can put back into the program. So, public art to me is an attraction. So we're going to keep going. People seem to love it, and it just kind of makes us a little unique corner of the world here.
And I think it's important to note that the entire sculpture initiative is done by donations. There are no tax dollars used for any of the public art that we see within the community.
Well, and it's just like this Parkette.
Absolutely.
The Parkette was all on donations and grant funding,
Yes.
and no tax dollars or city funds were used for this either.
Right.
And all of the beautification efforts and the art, that's how that's all funded.
It is.
And it takes a lot of volunteer work and a lot of work, I know, on your part, Michele, and Renee, you've written the grants for it as well. So it's definitely a team effort with the community. But we get comments all the time about how people love the art, and it's people that live here, it's people that come to visit and then take those art walks and those tours through Parkette sites that have been put together. But we've also heard it, people pop into our office that have just moved to the community, and the art was one of the things they noticed, and they loved the small town feel, and they loved the art, and it really added to their decision to move here.
Right.
Which is what we love to hear.
It is, because, when we started this 4 or 5 years ago, where's it going to go? We had no idea. And you mentioned pocket sites. I have over 30 stops that people can take that self-guided mobile app tour. It's a free app, ParketteSites.com. You could go to, and you can just go around and see all the different pieces we have with the outdoor sculptures. Some are temporary, some are permanent. We've got several murals in town, and then different places where barn quilts are. And again, it just continues to grow, and I don't see it stopping.
I don't either.
No,
I don't
absolutely
either.
not.
Yes. And so we talked about another hat that you wear is running the market. So the next farmers market is coming up in July 16th.
Yes, and that one is our healthy living theme that will be sponsored by ProMedica Fostoria Community Hospital. I don't know for sure what all they're doing. They'll probably do some health screenings, do some little healthy cooking demonstrations, and it's just a great way to come out and see community. I know our last market, I was talking to so many people and they're like, okay, I gotta go, I haven't started shopping yet. So people just love to gather and meet and then they shop.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I feel like every time you go to the market, you see so many people and you stop and you talk. And I do have to, it's funny because my kids used to love to come with me. I don't know if this is a selling point or not, but now they don't want to because all you do is you see everybody you know and now all you do is talk to people.
Yes.
Mom.
Can we move?
And I was like, I know, but that's the part I love about it. But there are so many great offerings too.
Speaking of the markets, we're doing something a little different this year.
Yeah.
Mixing it up and doing some night markets.
Yes, that's going to be exciting. Our first one will be on August 4th from 4 to 8 p.m. We've had a lot of vendors and customers want to do a later in the day, like, maybe Saturdays don't really work for them. So we're really excited to test that out. Manel Milling will be sponsoring that first night market, and we hope people come on out and see what we're about and watch us grow.
I just love this idea because so many people get off work, and this is a great stop for them that they can make before they leave town or if they're coming into town to go home. I think it's going to be very successful.
Yeah, they can stop by, do some shopping.
And Dora's in effect.
And Dora will be in effect. So if you want to grab a drink and, cruise the market, that's great. The coffee shop will be open. So, it doesn't have to be an alcohol drink. Grab a coffee, grab a tea. She'll have ice drinks,
Maybe pick up a pizza.
Pick up some pizza. Take it home for dinner. Or, find a picnic table in the downtown and sit and have dinner. So the possibilities are endless. And, of course, with all the markets, we have the great farmers market vendors, but then all of our, local retailers are open. And I think it's just fun to see all the people in downtown.
Michele, when we first sat down with you here, you mentioned the community calendar. Yes. And I want to circle back to that because one of the things that we see so much on social media is that there's nothing going on. And we do have a community calendar. There is a Facebook page, and there is also a link to it on the Chamber website. And I would encourage anyone that is questioning what's happening within the community this summer to check that out on one of those platforms because there are a significant number of activities going on a weekly basis.
Absolutely. In fact, when I looked at that, we were doing some planning early on this year. There's a festival going on every month from now through October.
Yep.
Every month. In fact, Friday night we'll kick off the Guitar Fest. The Fostoria Community Arts Council has their annual event. I think there's 10 different acts happening right downtown. And then it just continues all throughout the summer into the fall. And that's just, those are the major events. There's some other events as well. So really do check out that spot and see what you might be missing.
Yeah. And you've done a really nice job on the Chamber website, which is FostoriaChamber.com. There's a Things to See and Do tab. And if you click that tab, there's a drop down and it'll link right to the community calendar. It links right to all the tours for public art. It links to the farmers market. So if you're ever wondering, what there is to do out there, that's a great place to go.
And Michele, I know a lot of people don't usually see you. You're more of a behind-the-scenes person. We are blessed to see you
every day
on a daily basis.
Yes.
But I want to thank you for all the work you do on behalf of the community because I think so many times people do not put your face to some of these things, and they should.
You might like it that way, but they should.
Under the radar kind of person.
Yeah, I know you are, but you work very hard on so many projects, and thank you so much for the work you do on behalf of the community, and thanks for stopping in today.
Yes, we appreciate
it. Wind down here at the Parkette on
Yes.
this beautiful morning.
Yes.
We want to thank everyone that stopped down to visit with us and all the wonderful information that was shared.
Yeah.
And we look forward to our next episode. Who knows what it will be?
Or where we'll be. Now that we've taken this show on the road, I like it.
Me too.
Yeah.
But thanks again for tuning in to Shut Up and Listen.
Small Town Stories
with Sarah
and Renee.